Yeah.
What's up, familia? My name is your boy. This is the beautiful Nina.
Hello.
We are live in our Adorama Live Theater with two amazing guests today. Give it up for Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, yeah.
And Camila Cabello, the very beautiful and talented.
Thank you.
Congratulations on awesome things and bad things that are happening in your life,
Bad things that are amazing things.
which is the name of their new single, if you didn't know. But you're performing tonight, Irving
Yes.
Plaza.
Yes.
I heard it's already sold out.
Yeah, it's been sold out for weeks, which is really, really, really cool because it was sold out before there was anything to celebrate. And now Bad Things is just entered the top 40. And we just shot our video last night, so it's a lot to celebrate.
Guys, it was crazy.
What does that even mean? We saw you guys post even yesterday. We may or may not have shot a music video, but
And then you said the
caption-
video's going to be
Caption.
insane. Camila, you said the video's going to be insane.
No, you
So break
guys-
it down a little bit.
How about we give like a ooh? How about we do like a sound effect that's a hint? We're not gonna
Okay.
even use words.
All right, all
I
right.
love this
Okay.
game.
Can
All
I-
right.
oh, wait,
do we
go.
have
You
to
go
guess?
first.
No,
Okay.
ladies first.
Okay.
What? Are you crying?
I know what it is. La Llorona, which is this urban legend
Yes.
of this lady that walks around looking for her children.
For children, yeah, crying, scaring
She's
all
crying.
the kids. It's
No?
not. That's not the. Well, I can't tell you.
Do you know
Maybe
what it
I
is?
wanted to incorporate, like,
Crying?
you know, la cultura into the video, and I made it about La Llorona.
Dia de
But
los
maybe
Muertos?
we didn't.
Oh my gosh, I'm mind blown right now.
Whatever you're expecting, it's not.
Don't.
It's the opposite.
Okay.
But
But
you
do,
did
do your sound effect.
You have to do it.
your
too.
sound effect.
Okay, I got one. Skirt!
Yeah.
Right?
So that's a car. Brakes.
Brakes, car, driving.
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
give it
yeah.
away. So there's a car involved
But-
and there's brakes.
Maybe no brakes.
Oh,
Maybe that's
Maybe that's an animal sound.
maybe.
Maybe we're in the jungle. Maybe
All
we're
right.
not.
When do
You guys
we?
are really-
When can we see this epic video with and involved?
Oh, we're not putting it out.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we just shot it for fun. Like,
Oh, okay.
You believed it. No, we shot like a lot of footage, so I feel like, you know, the editing process is gonna be like gnarly for our director Hannah Lux Davis, who is amazing. But yeah, I think I should come out in like a few weeks.
I think like there's so much fire behind the record right now that they're gonna, you know, that Hannah will turn it around really. I mean, I'm assuming we'll have a good month of letting everyone hear it and fall in love,
Yeah.
and then we'll give them a visual to fall in love with after that.
Now I know people are loving to hear on 92.3 Amp Radio. How did this
Thank you
come
so much for
about,
playing.
though?
Which, by the way, you guys were like added the record right away. Which
We love
Absolutely.
it.
Thank
Props.
you so
We love
much.
it.
Props.
Our program director back there, shout
Rick
out
Thomas.
Rick
Props.
Thomas.
Yeah.
We love you, dude.
We love you.
How did this come about? Because many people look at you guys even musically and even as just your lives and be like, how did Machine Gun Kelly come with Camila
I
Cabello?
feel like that's what's so
And that's the
cool about
beauty
it,
about
though.
music, right?
That's what's so cool about it, though, that it's so unexpected. Like, I don't think anybody expected for us to collaborate. But basically, so Kels slash MGK and the Futuristics were working on the song, and he reached out to me and sent it to me, and I fell in love with it. Like, knew I had to be a part of it, so I kind of came in and like put my own little spin on it.
Were you surprised when he reached out to you? Were you like, what?
Kinda, but like I literally, that's what I love about music. Like I would never want to do anything that's predictable. You know what I mean? Or just like
I like that.
You know what I mean? I think that's kind of like part of what turned me on to it.
Why did you reach
And he's
out
amazing.
to Camila out of any female artist out there?
Because she was just raw, like she was like raw, and like it's weird because like, you know, like obviously she's in Fifth Harmony, and like that's like, you know, like that's they're pop stars, right? But there's like I found these like moments searching through that I was like, oh my god, like who is this like voice inside of this girl that's, you know what I mean? And so like I think, you know, when the hook was there on the record, it was just like it was tasteful enough to where it made sense to like take like a sweetheart like Camila and let her kind of express this voice that it sounded like I would always like hear when I would find these like cool clips of her, like, and you know, I don't know, it's like just like you were talking about that one video of her and with the guitar in Atlanta singing that Tory Lanez song. I was like, moments like that are really cool, and you really forget how important it is, like, until you hear a voice and a guitar together, and just that, and like something raw like that is like that's all you need. Someone with like the guts to just be, and like that's what this song is. It's just us putting like kind of like just being very vulnerable and like putting something on the table. And we were even talking about it last night. It's like, don't just take the record so black and white. Yeah, it's not, because it's not black and white. There's so much gray area in there. There's so much beauty in like the words that we're saying. And even when she agreed to do the record, like I went back and re-recorded all my verses like to her, so it would like there was something that
you guys weren't even together at that time though.
No, because
so how did you do it?
We were both on tour in different places, but it was really cool how like we were FaceTiming throughout the whole entire process and like texting and stuff, and we just like before I even like went into the studio, like we were just talking about like what the song represented for us, because that really like those conversations I feel like are so important because it sets the vibe for the song. And we both kind of we were both like aligned with the vision of it being kind of like a good girl and a bad boy, which I feel like is what's really cool, because the chorus is like so innocent. We were talking about like the chord progression and the very haunting melody like at the beginning, the dun 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 dun, and how it's so like kind of eerie, like kind of scary in a way. And we were like, we made so many like references, like kind of like Romeo and Juliet, and you even said in that first like FaceTime you were like the Joker and like Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Talk about a bad boy and good girl. So why is it that, and Camila, maybe you may have the answer for this.
Ugh.
Why is it that good girls love bad boys? And then your question for you, Machine Gun Kelly, why do bad boys love the good girls? Camila, take a hack at that.
Well, I feel like if you think about just like science, opposites attract.
There you go.
And I feel like there's something so...
Wait, that was literally like the best answer I've ever heard. Hold on, dude. That blew my mind. Yeah,
Mic drop.
He's like, done.
Don't judge me because I believe in science.
that was the most like straightforward.
Should I just like leave it there?
Yeah, no.
Do you think?
That was just so good.
Yeah, but I think that there's just something so dangerous about it. And I feel like going back to, Adam and Eve. No, I'm kidding.
Like I was saying.
Another mic drop. No, I'm kidding. But I feel like, innately we just want what's dangerous or like what's prohibited or what we shouldn't do. Like that's always more attractive to us. And it's kind of like you're always, I feel like, I don't know, for like the good girl, you're kind of in your world, but to have somebody just be like wild and crazy and bring you into another thing is exciting. It's like, it's a thrill. It's that like drug-like feeling of being in love,
Yeah.
And then the opposite part of that too is once you get like drawn into that, then what you want to do is see that vulnerable side of that bad boy come out. And the second you get that, that's where the addiction starts.
Yeah,
and you cannot let go of it.
It sounds like you've had a couple bad boys, Nina, in your life.
There's this quote. Every girl wants a bad boy that'll be good just for her. And every bad boy wants a good girl that will be bad just for him.
Preach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, my man. I know it's hard to top that, but just break it down.
Don't worry, I won't even try. I don't even think that. I think.
Why are you attracted to good girls? If you are attracted to good girls,
It's the calm in the storm, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
And I think ultimately, like, I want to shed light on the fact that, it is new times, it is new generations. Our love doesn't have to be like the 50s and the 60s. Like, that's not our love. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happened 20 years ago is not our type of love. There's something new that's out. And like, it's like, again, I can't give away too much from the video, but like, you'll see, it's like, well, like, wow, all that's going on, and that's the love that they have. And it's like, it's cool, man. It's so like,
and that's what I love about this collaboration, though, is like in this time of days where we are seeing so much separation in our country that, these people hang out with these people and you should be over there and this and that. You guys come in here and through music say, that's BS, yo. We're meant to be united. We're meant to be together and have a good time together. With that being said, I know you have a beautiful daughter.
yeah.
I have a daughter on the way. Cool. My wife is 8 months pregnant.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
That's amazing.
Amazing
beautiful.
blessing. You know that. But what if she happens to fall in love with a bad boy?
Well, let me tell you what she thinks about bad things first. Loves Camila's part, hates my part.
No.
Absolutely loves Camila's part, hates my part.
What does she say?
She thinks I'm talking because I'm talking to a she thinks she's the only girl,
Oh, she gets jealous.
And she is. But it's
She's
just,
jealous.
oh, dude.
That's so cute.
Oh man.
That is
What?
really
Oh,
cute.
she was in the studio during the mixing one time. Like just one of the, because we spent a lot of time like everyone. It was really, really cool how that record was crafted, and I'm really glad that it's like taking off the way it is, because it was so much like back and forth in a great way. But there was so much like energy on both sides. Whereas like, oh, do it and it's done. It's like, nah, like let's make it right. But anyway, so one of the days we were mixing, like she came with me and she was in there and like the song starts playing and she's vibing so hard when her part's on. She's like, oh,
she's about 8 years old or so.
She's 7.
7. Yeah.
So she knows who she knows who she
cute.
is and everything.
Aww,
So she loved.
that's
So she's loving the record, and then my part something's coming on. She's like vibing, and then all of a sudden she starts picking up. Like, wait a minute, like, and you just see her go like this. No, but it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like she and because she's like huge Machine Gun Kelly fan. You know what I'm saying? And like so like. She just takes everything so personally, and it's so beautiful. And obviously, she loves the record so much because it is such a great record. But like,
both worlds.
yeah, I don't know what I'd ever do, man. I don't know, man. But I don't shield her from anything, so I don't think she's gonna want a bad boy. Like, what? She's.
No, here's the thing. And what I mean by bad boy is like, what I appreciate about you, Machine Gun Kelly, is like the risks you take musically and life and so on and so forth. And even though many of the times that has brought you to, some bridges being burned and tough situations, you still come out on top no matter what. But like even talking to you before we kicked off, you've been on tour through Europe. How many times have you hurt yourself physically because you just wow out
Jesus.
and don't even think about the risk? Like just maybe a little recap of the injuries this year so far.
Well, it's weird. I like hit Camila and was like, well, I don't. Didn't I text you and was like,
yeah, you were like, I just broke my whole face.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, like I don't know if like I'm gonna be the right face for like the record now. Like I was like, no, seriously,
You got to bust a Sia, bro. Just be like, just a wig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Like, I don't know.
How did
what
you
I'd
bust
be
your
thinking.
face?
I was on top of a car and I fell off. It was whack. Like,
Yeah, there's that sound effect.
fell off.
Such different lives we lead.
Right. And like I fell off and like
I'm like watching Narcos, like in my bunk.
I don't know. I broke my elbow, shattered my teeth, and then my bottom teeth went through my lip, and I got 5 stitches.
And that was all just
And
in the
so-
past few months?
No, that was a month ago.
Oh.
And then you shredded your hand recently on the guitar
Yeah. These are always messed up. These hands are.
because he plays it with so much passion. You know,
Yeah,
I broke
you
this
gotta
finger in
appreciate the
Vegas, and it
passion.
is like never healed.
that's
Well,
awesome.
it's
man.
crooked.
Yeah.
It really is.
There you go, man.
There you go.
People
It's
feel
part of
real
your
special when
sexy.
you give them that finger.
Scars on my body. I can look at them forever.
But that's awesome, man. Those are life experiences that you get to transmit through your music, and I can't wait for tonight's show, Irving Plaza. This is going to be
Yes.
ridiculous, my man. Tell me about this. Besides being a bad boy, I saw a video and doing some research about you, bro. It happened in 2011, and I want to
God.
talk about this.
Oh, God.
Majestic, you have it on you, bro?
Oh, God.
And for those of you that are watching right now, you need to YouTube this, Google it up, whatever it is. 2011, it was an Ohio teen by the name of Ryan Yex.
Oh, this was great.
And he walked for the first time inspired by Machine Gun Kelly.
Wow.
We're just going to show you a quick little
Amazing.
clip, and then if you can explain to our viewers, Machine Gun, what it is that you're seeing and what's happening and what you felt in that moment. So this young teenager who's a fan of his came up in his wheelchair on stage and walked for the very first time, being inspired by his music.
Can you imagine witnessing something like that and to know you're the person that inspired that kind of strength out of someone?
Yeah, I wish
That gave me chills, bro. Can you give us a little bit of that story, bro, where you met him the first time?
Yeah,
so
I'd
on and
love
so
to. I
forth?
wish that was associated with my name more so than other stories too.
But that's what I'm
yeah,
saying, though.
thank you.
There's that side of you too, bro.
So that guy I had met, I'm a huge Blink-182 fan, and so they came to Cleveland. This is back before I was really like anything, right? Like I was famous, but like local famous, right? Like Ohio famous. And so like we were out just going to see Blink-182, and Blink had hit me, and they were like, "Hey, we heard you're like huge fans of the band. Like, do you want to come? Like, we're in your city." And I was like, "Oh my God, yes." We went early to like tailgate, have all this fun stuff. I met this guy, and he rolls up, and he's like. And there's no hope in Cleveland, right? There's no hope. There was no hope. There was no Cavs hot. There was no everything was gone. The city was desolate. LeBron had left. People were. It was all type of stuff. And like, so like when I was blowing up, like that's why even when I was telling you, I was like 60-year-olds were like super down because it was not the music. It was like, dude, one of our own is like doing it here, and it's like authentic and cool.
Proud
and
of Cleveland,
yeah.
repping
And so like this kid, he was like, dude, like he pulled up on me. He was like, yo, like I've literally watched you for the past like 3 years on this like mixtape circuit out here. Like you came to our high school once, past like whatever. He's like, dude, like the stuff that you do and stuff that you, like whatever. It motivates me that he has cerebral palsy. He's like, I'm gonna walk one day, right? He's like, and when I do that, like I want you to be there. And so we had this really cool like moment, right? So a year later, I think, something like that, he hits me and he's like, I think his parents hit me and we're like, yo, he's gonna come to the show. And I was like, okay, cool. And they're like, he's gonna try and like he's been doing like a lot of physical therapy. He wants to like try and like walk and like wants to do it like with you or whatever. I was like, well, I'm gonna be doing this show, you know. So we did this whole thing and he comes and it was super chancy because it could have like, I mean, obviously it could have went the complete opposite way, but they just started doing like the crowd starts doing this huge. They like knew the moment because he was a big fan and like our fan base was small at the time where everyone knows like who like the main fans were, and it was like just an Ohio thing. So everyone's like, oh dude, that's that one kid that he met at Blink-182 because I posted the video. Oh, that's what it was. I posted the video of me and him meeting at Blink-182. So everyone was like, oh my God, is he gonna do what he said tonight like on camera? Because they knew that he was saying like I'm gonna walk one day. So he gets there, gets up, his friend's holding him, and then I'm like a couple steps away, and so I'm like.
So it's kind of like this.
Yeah.
He was here, you're there.
Yeah, and we're like,
he's in his wheelchair, and he gets up, people are holding him up.
And so we're like, all right,
and then you
let's
start,
do it.
and the crowd's just pumped.
Powell's crump, man, you see his leg, picks it up, boom.
Oh my God.
Boom, and he took about 4
I just got
steps.
chills.
4 steps, and then, you know, like, put him back. And it was just like, dude, a year later, his parents came up, with him and his parents came up, and he had took 60 steps.
What?
That's
So
a
now
lot.
he took 60 steps. Now, I throw a festival in Ohio every year. I saw him at my festival in Ohio last year in a captain's hat with a walker, Mardi Gras beads around his neck, and he was on a walker walking around the whole thing, man. That old man, he's gonna be a track star by the time he's 30.
Y'all, let's give it up, man.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And shout out to our boy Mike McGinn, who's a huge fan of yours that actually showed us that video.
Oh,
and,
thanks, bro.
And that's what we were talking about. Is like a lot of times people go just because of you know a certain stereo, what they believe. They know you. They think they know who you are by a couple of things, but they really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was important to show that side of you as well, bro. And congrats for inspiring. You guys both inspire people every day. I know you're working a lot with kids and also with empowering people to get out and vote. I mean, it's going down this Tuesday.
This Tuesday, yeah.
So thank you for what you're doing. And I just saw an awesome post that you did wishing your papi a feliz cumpleaños, a happy birthday to your dad.
Thank
and you
you.
wrote some of the most beautiful words.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I wrote him a poem. I get to see my family
And did
tomorrow,
you
so.
write that poem off just your mind? Like,
Yeah, because I write my parents like letters or my friends whenever it's their birthday.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I was like writing a lot of songs, so I just felt more like poetry and
Do you mind reading it?
yeah.
Is that okay? Because I
Yeah.
took a picture. It's just so beautiful.
She wrote a crazy poem last
It's
night
nuts.
also, by the way. Very poetic line.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. Wrote it on the edge of a building, by the way.
Should
You
I-
did?
You
Yeah.
tag her?
Was that for the video, or is that totally separate?
it was a one sentence, like just knowing the circumstances and like where we were when she came up with it, and just like it's like that's where your head was at. Crazy. Like,
What did it say?
Should I say it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's beautiful.
They found a love richer than life itself.
And
Aw.
but
Goals.
just understand
You'll-
that
when-
understand the circumstance of what it of what like it has to do
see
with
the
the
video,
video,
it
and when you
makes
see the
sense, yeah.
video and you knew where she like wrote, because I was standing next to her on the edge of a building, and it was like, wow, like that's what you like. It was really powerful. But anyways,
I love how they both surprise each other and they're so like respect each other so much,
yeah,
right?
dude, she
Speak
rocks.
so highly of each other, right?
You're gonna bust your lip too, just like Machine Gun Kelly, yo.
She's
Like, I gotta get to his level.
I get blushy I'm
already.
Do you mind reading your poem? It's so beautiful, dedicated to your dad, and I cried a little bit because I'm thinking my daughter's gonna write me this one day.
Because you cry all the time anyways. He's the biggest
Me
crybaby
too.
ever.
No, me too.
My wife's pregnancy symptoms are like times 10 on me, bro.
Yeah.
Like dad bod status. I'm like hungry for tacos all the time.
That's
It's
the
crazy.
best way to live life, just being super emotional.
All right, so here it
okay.
is. It's super beautiful.
I wrote, in your arms I find safety. In your arms I find peace. In your arms everything is good. In your arms I am understood. In your arms I'm so small. In your arms I conquer all. My fears, my sadness, my doubts. In your arms love drowns them out. And though from your arms I'll go to this world in which I roam, from the moment I was born, in your arms I found my home. Feliz cumpleaños al mejor papá del mundo.
Happy birthday to the best dad in the world. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that. You guys are so open. I
Congratulations
love
on
them.
being a dad. That's amazing. I'm so
Thank you.
excited for you.
I'll be calling you for backup.
Welcome, dog.
If you need a babysitter,
Oh, really?
yes.
We're looking for a godmother and godfather. Oh my gosh.
Well, all right. I mean, I'm really excited about you guys being the godparents, but
Well, hurry up and have a
Nina.
baby. You can ask them to
Nina.
be too.
What?
Oh, I thought you were getting jealous because of the godparents.
I was.
We'll share.
Um,
Yeah, we'll share.
We want to play a little game with you guys as we wrap up with some good times and some fun. So it's called Good Thing or Bad Thing, kind of based off of your single Bad
That's
Things.
really cool.
All right, so I'll just mention some things and then just put up the sign. Is that a good thing or a bad thing according to you?
Oh, oops.
All right, here we go. Camila, Cabello, Machine Gun Kelly. Here we go. Good thing or bad thing? Showering every day.
Oh.
Don't
Me
I know
too.
it? I'm on the bus with 13 dudes who do not seem to think that it is a good thing.
Does it smell good?
No.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
What's the number one rule on your bus? For
Don't
everybody?
poo.
That's it. That's it.
You
Straight
can't
up.
poo on a tour bus.
Is that your bus too?
You can't poo on any
Any
tour
bus, $250
No,
fine, bruh.
What do you do? Do you make them pull over?
You gotta stop and you gotta explain what the details are.
Really?
Just kidding. You just gotta like.
Oh, I
they
was
know.
like, oh god.
No, everybody knows though that you
That's
got it.
funny.
You
do.
pull over or never mind.
Is that a story for another day?
It's a story for another day.
Story for another day. All right. Good thing or bad thing? Hunting your prey. Let me elaborate. Meaning you initiate or you go after the person you like. You hunt them.
I
Good
wish
thing or
I
bad
could
thing,
be like
hunting?
that. I'm.
You don't even do that?
I don't even
Wait,
do that.
like
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You
I
being
think
a
it's a
hunter.
good thing.
It's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing.
Oh, I thought you were saying, do I do it?
Yeah. Is that a good
I don't do it, so it would be a bad thing because I don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
don't
it's a
do it.
good thing, but I don't do it either because I.
Well, I think it's a
am
good thing too. I want to
scaredy
do
cat.
it too. I just can't do it. I'll be like,
But so do you think it's cool when a girl comes at you aggressively?
I think it's no, not aggressively, but I think it's cool when a girl comes.
Just to clarify.
I like you.
Can you clarify? Can you expand on aggressively, Nina, please?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, let it be known.
Yeah,
Like they
no,
were
totally.
following your tour bus, and when you had to go poo, she jumped out.
Nice shot.
That's not okay.
I know they're gonna stop at some point. They just ate. All right, and then you wish you could be a hunter, but you're not. Is that what you said,
No,
Camila?
I'm trying to work on it, but I get really shy around boys I like. It's awful. Like I'm the
I know.
worst version of myself.
I do it too.
It's horrible.
And I am not a shy person.
Yeah,
like,
me
at all.
neither. Me neither. It sucks, but I'm gonna work on it. work on it.
How do you work on being a hunter, Nina? Can you give her any tips?
Work on being a hunter. Well, it just gets to a point where you know what you want. You're just tired of everything else.
Ooh, yes,
Dang,
girl,
girl.
work.
That's it. And that's it.
Ooh, that's a
love that.
song. I love that.
Such an empowering interview. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this. Awesome. How to be a hunter with Camila and Nina.
Oh, I like that.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah, we could do a show.
Future project.
I love it.
I think so.
Good thing or bad thing? Voting Kanye West for president.
Sorry.
Camila, you
Both of
say
them.
bad things. So Machine Gun Kelly, bad thing as well. Please explain.
Emoji face.
Yeah, same.
Which one?
Camila?
The one with the eye slits and the like the
Oh, yeah, okay.
everything just like
You got nothing.
I'm gonna take his answer.
No for Kanye 2020.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, good times. Good thing or bad thing? Doing another song together, Camila and Machine Gun Kelly. Ah, way
all
up
right.
high. Good thing for
Stand
both
up,
of
there
them.
it is.
Camila's going higher. There it is. What would that song be like, or what would it?
I feel like it's cool when like with male and female duets. It's really cool. The conversational aspect of it is something that you don't really. I love that you
Keyword duet.
you can see like every side. You can see a lot more perspectives or more sides of a song. Like if you think about it, when it's one person's voice on it or like one person's story, you're only hearing their side, like their opinions, their point of view, how they see it. What I like so much about our song is that it's literally two completely different points of view and perspectives.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like my part is like, am I out of my head? Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? Like so confused, like kind of like hesitant. And he's
And I'm
like,
so confident that I
yeah.
am out of my head
And
and I
he's
am
like,
out of my
hell
mind. And
yeah,
that, like you should be,
come
and that
on.
this is all good. Yeah, totally.
But
like,
yeah, I feel like if any, in any other song, I feel like we would like take advantage of that as well. And
so, too.
because we're very similar but very different, so I feel like it would be cool to.
I would love to
explore.
like maybe play like guitar on a song with her and like just do like little
That
stuff
would be
Like
really
strip down.
and be like I'd love to be like a spice on top of whatever her like meal is like so like maybe like let her I think that'd be cool like where like she like her voice is predominant through the whole thing
Telling
and
the
like
story more
yeah
than
then
you-
like
you pop
but
in.
I definitely want to like be in the story but I
Yeah,
just
of course.
something really cool.
We actually have a guitar right here. Please bring it on up. No, just kidding.
You see me? I was like,
No, but,
Just looks like what?
but what I really like about this, and I think what everybody has noticed from the second you guys got in here, aside from the respect that you have for each other, there's like this genuine, like, you're learning about each other through the song and about life and all of the things that you're bringing to the table. And I feel like going back and listening to the song, which I love, I might hear it a little bit differently.
That's so awesome.
Just
that is such a huge
of
compliment.
what you guys bring to the table and the chemistry that you guys have, of getting to know each other in this way.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Before we wrap,
Awesome.
anything else you would like to add for all of your awesome fans that are watching us right now?
Yes. We
Camila?
want to say thank you so much to you guys. Thank you, Amp Radio, for playing the song so much. And thank you so much to our incredible fans for just like hitting you guys up, constantly asking you to
They
play
do.
it.
Very
Yeah,
true.
I know, I know. We love you guys so much. You are all the good things. You are all of these. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Machine Gun Kelly?
I want to say, same thing. And then I also want to thank everyone for like appreciating the song for more than just like a single. It's like it truly is like it's a deep song, and I hope it lives forever.
Can't wait
great
to see the video coming soon. And you already got a taste of their second song together. It's going to be a guitar, acoustic, vocals, and it's going to be the spice on the main meal.
Yeah.
I like that. It made me think of tacos for some reason. I don't know why.
Dude, you and tacos, dude. You and tacos.
You don't even know.
Let's go.
Day.
I got you, bro. What's your favorite thing to eat when you're in New York before we roll out?
Well, I used to work at Chipotle, so I could probably make you some banging tacos.
Ooh, love Chipotle.
What bugged you the most of people that ordered Chipotle, bro?
Here we
What-
go. Here we go. I know exactly what it is.
There you go.
This is probably going to be me.
This is awesome.
Okay.
Who are you right now?
I'm me.
Okay.
I'm Colson Baker, 19, 18-year-old working at Chipotle. Everyone in my high school was thinking I was going to like go and be like a rapper, and I'm like at Chipotle, like in our neighborhood. So like everyone from like high school that graduated came back on like college break and was like, oh, cool, man. Yeah, I'll just take a chicken burrito. I thought you were going to be somebody, but whatever. But this is what I was like, so I was working. This is what it'd be. And tell me if this is you.
Okay.
Well, this isn't you. I know it. I already know it. So like I would be behind the counter. They would come in and I'd be like, you want a veggie bowl, don't you? Or like,
Oh, no.
do you know
that's
who
not-
wants the veggie bowl?
Who?
Like the person with like the big long beanie, like the long. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like real
very
like
hippie.
no, yeah,
in a way.
yeah, hipster,
Hipster,
hippie-ister,
yeah.
hippiester.
Hip Easter.
Hip Easter.
So around April and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But I would always know like you want a veggie bowl, huh? Cool. It wouldn't annoy me. It was just like I could always tell I wanted a veggie bowl. I had a weird like veggie bowl talent,
Wow.
That's amazing.
right? Like
You the stuff
That's
you
a
find
skill.
out.
that's why I counted you out already. I was
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah,
why I
It's so deep.
I already
You
know.
used your
I already know.
powers
Yeah, I know
to
it.
assess.
Hidden
Situation.
talent.
Oh man, would you hook up people's extra guac and not charge
Bro.
them?
Why?
Bro.
Why did they do that?
Why did they do that? This is my whole thing. I'm sitting here like they would be like,
It's part of the meal,
Yo,
right?
to
The
have
guac
it.
is
like,
part
yo,
of the
fam,
meal.
like, hook me up. I'm like, this is not my guac, bro. Cool. Like this, you know what I mean? Like, yes. Like you want double meat? No problem, dog. This is not any of our chicken.
No, just a veggie
This
bowl,
is,
no meat.
Yeah.
You're like throwing meat on it anyway.
Like, no,
Good times.
please take it. It's corporate America's. It's all good. Take it.
AK hashtag veggie bowl. All right, from now on.
I'm watching all of you. I know your orders. Beware.
Camila, your favorite spot to grub when you're in New York City?
I love Nobu.
Nobu.
So good.
It is so
I'm just
good.
so
Sushi.
I'm so addicted to it.
Good
It's bad.
times.
I'm
Is it the
probably gonna go
black
there.
cod that's at Nobu?
I like
think
the
it is.
crispy rice
It's
spicy tuna.
amazing.
Yeah. Good
I
times.
also one of my favorite spots here is Serendipity.
Oh yeah, it's super
Frozen
cute.
hot chocolate.
Yeah,
Have
you
I
been
think
to
it's
Serendipity?
honestly less
You gotta
about the
come back.
food. It's
I went
less
to
about the
Machine Gun
food
Kelly at
than the,
Serendipity.
Me too.
It's a part of like this whole movie thing, like love
Right?
story and all that.
Yeah, I know
so.
Serendipity. I like
From the
know what's-
movie.
Oh, is that? Oh, cool.
Well, I love
Tight.
it because it's from my favorite movie, and then also it's my favorite word. Serendipity is my favorite word.
Ah.
And every time like something amazing happens in my life, like me, my mom, and my manager will go there to celebrate and eat. So it's like a significant spot. But I don't really love the food.
But the frozen hot chocolate.
I'm with you on that. No, I'm with you on
It's
that.
just more about like
Such
if it
an
had another
epic
name, I
build-up.
would never go.
Such an
But the
epic
frozen
build-up for
hot
such a quick
chocolate.
The
drop.
frozen hot chocolate is really good. Yeah.
And you wait like an hour for it to come
Yeah,
out.
you do.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Exactly.
All right, good times.
That's funny.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Beautiful Nina, Machine Gun Kelly, the beautiful Camila Cabello,
Gracias.
and
Shaboy.
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 We love you guys. Thank you. I love it.